Today, we're trading in our usual ghost hunting gear for some Steelers jerseys and pierogies because we're headed to Pittsburgh. Beneath the surface of this charming city lies a history steeped in spooky stories and unexplained phenomena. We're diving headfirst into the 5 most haunted places in Pittsburgh, places so rife with paranormal activity they'd make the hairs on a ghost's neck stand on end. So buckle up, grab your terrible towels, and maybe a Primanti Brothers sandwich for courage, because things are about to get spooky. Our first stop takes us to Oakland, home of the prestigious Pittsburgh Playhouse. This place has been around since 1934, seen countless productions, and apparently just as many ghostly curtain calls. Students and staff alike have reported some seriously strange occurrences within these hallowed halls. Whispers of disembodied voices echoing through the empty theatre, footsteps trailing behind them when no one's there. Classic ghost stuff. One particularly active spirit is said to be that of a former stagehand, forever tinkering with the lighting and sound equipment. Some say he's just making sure the show goes on, even in the afterlife. Then there's the tale of the phantom actress, a heartbroken soul who supposedly took her final bow a little too literally. Whether these stories are the product of overactive imaginations or genuine encounters, one thing's for sure: the Pittsburgh Playhouse is a stage where the line between reality and the spectral is as thin as a whisper. From the stage, we find ourselves transported to a place far less glamorous but no less intriguing: the Allegheny County Jail. Now a historic landmark, this imposing structure once housed some of Pittsburgh's most notorious criminals. The jail's history is a dark one, marked by overcrowding, harsh conditions, and even a few daring escapes. It's no surprise then that some say the restless spirits of former inmates still roam the cell blocks. Visitors and staff have reported eerie cold spots, disembodied voices echoing through the empty corridors, and the unsettling feeling of being watched. One of the most persistent rumors centers around the jail's former warden, a stern and unforgiving figure who met an untimely end within the prison walls. His ghost is said to still patrol the cell blocks, ensuring order is kept even in death. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, there's no denying the chilling atmosphere that permeates the Allegheny County Jail. Chapter 3. The Congealier House, a legacy of blood and terror. Hold on to your hats, folks, because our next stop is not for the faint of heart. We're talking about the infamous Congealier House, a place so steeped in tragedy and malevolence, it's been dubbed one of the most haunted houses in America. Located in the quiet suburb of Scott Township, this unassuming Victorian home was once the site of a gruesome double murder-suicide. In 1909, Charles Congealier, driven to madness by paranoia and jealousy, brutally murdered his wife and daughter within the home's walls before taking his own life. Since then, the house has stood as a macabre testament to the darkness that can reside in seemingly ordinary places. It's said to be a hotbed of paranormal activity, with countless reports of unexplained noises, moving objects, and even full-bodied apparitions. Some say the spirits of the Congealier family still roam the halls, forever trapped in their final moments of terror and despair. Whether you believe the stories or not, one thing's for sure: the Congealier house is a place where the veil between the living and the dead feels terrifyingly thin. Chapter 4. The Pittsburgh City Tuberculosis Sanatorium, whispers from the asylum on the hill. Our journey through Pittsburgh's haunted underbelly takes us next to a place where hope went to die: the Pittsburgh City Tuberculosis Sanatorium. Perched atop a desolate hill, this sprawling complex once housed thousands of patients suffering from the debilitating effects of tuberculosis. Life within the sanatorium was harsh, a constant battle against a relentless disease. It's no surprise then that the echoes of suffering still seem to cling to the walls. Visitors and urban explorers have reported feeling an overwhelming sense of sadness and despair. as if the very air is thick with the weight of countless lost souls. The sanatorium is a labyrinth of decaying buildings, each one holding its own share of chilling tales. There are stories of shadowy figures gliding through the empty corridors, disembodied coughs echoing through the wards, and the faint scent of antiseptic lingering in the air. One of the most frequently reported apparitions is that of a young woman in a white gown, believed to be the spirit of a former patient who succumbed to the disease. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, there's no denying the eerie atmosphere that permeates the Pittsburgh City Tuberculosis Sanatorium. Chapter 5, the Pittsburgh Athletic Association, High Society, Higher Strangeness. For our final stop, we're ditching the doom and gloom for a taste of the high life, albeit with a ghostly twist. The Pittsburgh Athletic Association, a grand old building steeped in history and elegance, might seem like an unlikely place to find ghosts. But don't let the chandeliers and champagne fool you. This exclusive club, with its opulent ballrooms and stately rooms, has seen its fair share of Pittsburgh's elite walk through its doors. But some, it seems, haven't quite checked out. Over the years, members and staff have reported some seriously strange occurrences within these hallowed halls. Whispers of disembodied laughter echoing through the empty dining room, the clatter of glasses when no one's around, casual rich people, ghost stuff. One particularly active spirit is said to be that of a former club member, a dapper gentleman who met an untimely end in the building's billiards room. Some say he can still be seen, cue in hand, challenging unsuspecting players to a ghostly game. So there you have it, folks. Proof that even the most exclusive of clubs can't escape the clutches of the paranormal. Outro until next time, Pittsburgh. Well, there you have it, folks. A crash course in Pittsburgh's most haunted hotspots. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more spooky content. Let us know in the comments if you've ever had a paranormal experience in Pittsburgh. We might just feature your story in a future video. Until then, sleep tight, Pittsburgh, and try not to let the ghosts bite.